facing an arch rival?
It was a good win for our guys. We played well in spurts, but really a good win. Felt like, like I said before, it felt like we had a 10-pound weight, 15-pound weight lifted off our backs just to get that win and move forward. But we got a very talented, hungry Vanderbilt team and playing very well, utilizing different guys that walk on, guys stepping up, making plays for them, playing well as a team.
Is it as simple as breaking it down when they sag on you guys inside? I mean, it's up to the guys on the outside, and obviously Jordy had a pretty big game the other night. I mean, you kind of riding that wave, I guess, for the next 3 games? Or?
Well, I just think you play basketball. When they double team the post, the bigs get it out, find the shooters, find the guys slash to the basket. I mean, it's really simple basketball when you come to that point, because when the team double, if it's a great double, then you got to get open. If the bigs can get the ball out, there should be an advantage somewhere. Now it's a matter of making shots or attacking off the dribble and making the next play.
Moving into the starting lineup, you've kind of been your top scorer off the bench. How do you expect to get bench scoring this far?
I think really for me, as a bench guy, just come in and play well, play hard, whatever that means as far as if you're a rebound the basketball. I think they all need to do a good job in defending, whatever your assignment is on both ends of the floor, just to carry it out. You make shots, but you got to do a good job on the defensive end and doing the little things that you're supposed to do.
What do you guys need to do defensively in the second half of games? Michigan State was over 50 and near 60%.
Just defend, take pride. I think one of the things in teams like they're putting their head down, getting in lane, got to step up first, contain the dribble, but also be ready to take a charge.
You said that it's because you guys are defensively away from your bench and away from you guys. Do you think that's part of it, or is that part of it?
If that's what Jordan said, but I just think, really each individual guy being ready out the gates. So you watch both those games, teams just kind of put their head down, trying to get to the lane. Just taking pride in defending. You can't play worrying about whether or not I get a foul. You got to play and you got to defend.
What are some of the things that you coach them when they're within earshot of you and they're playing defense? What are some of the things that you point out to them?
I really like a six-man, just a six-man saying stuff that the backside guy might not see. Just letting the guy be aware of this, be aware of the back door. When you scout teams, you kind of have tendencies, know what they're trying to run. So just kind of giving guys a heads up to be aware of situations. It's probably a bad thing for those guys in the second half because I'm not down there. Well, I'm yelling it, but they probably can't hear me on the other end.
Cuonzo, did you look at the film from the first game over there in Nashville, and if so, what do you point out from that?
What would I point out? I don't think we played well. I don't think we let Oldham shoot the ball well, but I think more than anything we allowed Fuller to get off to a good start. Really attacking the paint and making plays, breaking down the defense, pitching to the shooters. Got ourselves back in the game, but I don't think we played well as far as containing Fuller. We allowed Oldham to get his head up making shots.
That's pretty good scoring from your bench last year. The issue I think this was having to rely so much on a few guys to do it.
I don't know if it's necessarily an issue. I just think guys play the way they're capable of playing, do the things you need to do to be successful. Because you're scoring points, and you got guys that can score points. But I think what you got to do is, for me, guys that are coming off the bench, if you're a shooter, shoot. You rebound, do what you do to be successful. And then when you have some young guys coming off the bench, just play hard. Your offense will eventually come, but don't consume yourself with it. But it'll get there.
Coach, just looking back at that, did you get what you wanted out of Antonio in? I mean, he had his best game as a playmaker.
I thought he did. I thought he did a good job, really running the point. And again, a guy like that comes in every morning at 10 o'clock, works on his shot consistently, his shot will eventually fall. You got to give a guy an opportunity to continue to give him the green light because he puts the shots in, put the time in. I've always been a guy that believed that. But for him, I thought he had his best game as a point guard as far as running the team, vocal on both ends of the floor, executing the offense. So I thought he did a good job with that.
I know you guys, it's always one game at a time, but do you look at the next 3 games and the fact that you could get a bye in the SEC tournament and use that as something you guys talk about here for the next
But it's certainly a goal to try to get a bye for fresh legs and continue moving forward. Because your goal is to go in the SEC and win the tournament. That's the goal. So you can get a bye. It's a great thing for our guys. But like you said, the most important game for us is Vanderbilt.
Coach, Dale Ellis getting his jersey retired tomorrow. What does it mean to the program to have that and to have so many former players coming back tomorrow?
I think first and foremost it's great for Dale and his family and his teammates. For a guy that played the way he played, the level he played, and as long as he played at the professional rank. So not just the college guys, but also professional guys that had the opportunity to play with him. But I think it's great for our program for a guy to get recognized for that type of work in it. But I think it also helps these guys understand those guys that came before and played at a high level and they get rewarded for their efforts. And I think it speaks volumes for him and our young guys in seeing that, but also have his former teammates and so many other guys before him to come back and acknowledge. I think it's great.
He's going to get a chance to talk to the team, I guess. What's the best part of having a guy like that who's had those experiences come back and share some insight with
Well, I think for me as a former player, when older guys came back, or guys that have been in the program, just the things that they went through. Because here's a guy that played many years in the NBA ranks, so you think it's so glamorous, but those guys, when they come back, they normally talk about the work they put in to get to that level and to maintain the things they have to do with their body over the course of time. You look at Dale's body, like he still play today. So those are the things I like when former players come back and let these guys know it's not as easy as you think.
When will he address